Since 1977, a galaxy far, far away has been gifting our universe with some of the most innovative sci-fi action we've ever seen, plus some other movies that aren't as memorable. All of these films are packed with details that even Star Wars fans, some of the most committed movie viewers on our planet, took decades to find. They're still unearthing details that have lain hidden for years, like an old Jedi Knight in exile waiting for the next generation to track him down. Occasionally, they get confirmation that their hunches were correct, but sometimes they're just left to guess. The elaborate world and history that make up the Star Wars franchise, plus its aforementioned dedicated fans, make it ripe for Easter eggs. It's so influential that there are even Star Wars Easter eggs in other movies. In 10 years, we could still be talking about Easter eggs none of us have yet spotted in the most recent entries in the franchise. For the moment, though, here are 2 Star Wars Easter eggs years in the making. Did you notice them? In The Empire Strikes Back, C-3PO tells Han Solo that he's having trouble communicating with the mainframe of the Millennium Falcon because,
"I don't know where your ship learned to communicate, but it has the most peculiar dialect."
When the movie came out in 1980, this seemed like a throwaway line designed to undermine C-3PO's occasionally oversized faith in his own translation abilities, which he brings up as often as possible. But the true story behind that comment was revealed nearly 4 decades later, thanks to Solo, a Star Wars story, the prequel charting Han's early adventures from Imperial trooper to smuggler to rebel. We also met the younger version of his longtime frenemy Lando Calrissian, and Lando's droid navigator, the acerbic L-337. Unlike most droids, L-337 is self-made, literally. She pulled herself together from components of different droids. She's more sentient and opinionated than most droids, including C-3PO and R2-D2. Ultimately, L-337 dies in battle, after freeing droids being used as slave mining labor on Kessel. Lando and Kira upload her consciousness into the Millennium Falcon, and she helps the gang navigate safe passage away from the planet. Back to Empire. When C-3PO plugs into the Falcon, he's actually talking to L-337. Because she's made up of so many droids, it would make sense that she speaks in a unique dialect that even language scholar C-3PO doesn't understand. Solo screenwriters Lawrence Kasdan and Jonathan Kasdan confirmed this link in an interview for Slash Film. Jonathan explained that they wanted to make L-337 a part of the original Star Wars in ways that fans couldn't predict, in an effort to, quote, enrich both the past and present of the franchise. Once you know the entire Star Wars story, you understand that although Yoda looks like a distant relative of the critters and gremlins, he's actually the most powerful big-eared green alien in the galaxy. You and Luke Skywalker could be forgiven for making this mistake based on Yoda's first appearance in the franchise in The Empire Strikes Back. During their first encounter, Luke doesn't quite understand that Yoda is the Jedi Master he's looking for. He just sees a weird-looking, lunch-stealing, erratic swamp creature. Luke is also put off by Yoda's humble hut in the swamp, but that hut hints at Yoda's past. In the 2004 book Inside the Worlds of Star Wars Trilogy, the ultimate guide to the incredible locations of episodes 4, 5, and 6, there's a cutaway picture of Yoda's hut. Fans have pointed out that the walls look like metal coated in mud and vines, which led some to guess that Yoda lives in the same ship he crashed. When The Empire Strikes Back came out in 1980, it wasn't clear how Yoda ended up on Dagobah. It wasn't until a deleted scene in Revenge of the Sith that we saw Yoda landing on the planet on the run from Darth Sidious and the newly established Empire. Yoda's hut and the ship in that deleted scene don't exactly match up, but we know Yoda is adept at manipulating heavy pieces of metal, so it's certainly possible that he incorporated parts of the ship when building his hut. Picturing the once powerful Jedi Grand Master salvaging parts of his escape craft to construct a hut in the swamp is a sad reminder of the true tragedy of his fate, at least until the right Jedi came along to give him hope again. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about Star Wars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.